Alex Hanser here. It is the 28th of January, and I am still in Kansas City. I'll be here for at least a couple months, and I want to make this video because I just posted on Facebook something that I figured I would at least make a YouTube video about. And even though I'm not doing videos with fancy graphics or whatnot, and even though I'm not having the video support that I would like, I mean, I really don't like seeing only 50 views. I think that's ridiculous. That's what a beginner starts out at. But I'm going to go ahead and do a video anyways. And if I start seeing the hits go at least up to 100, if people start sharing the videos, I will do a lot more. I'm just going to be honest, it is extremely discouraging only seeing a few views. And one person could say, well, Alex, that's because you're that boring. You have no talent whatsoever. And when you see other people say, hey, Alex, we love a video. I've never heard this perspective before. If you're of that mindset that, wow, this is great, help me out. At least share the video with other people that may appreciate a unique perspective on whatever it is that you're appreciating that I'm providing. You might want to share those videos. I just want to say that I would really enjoy seeing other homeless people in tents, shelters, in cardboard boxes, discuss their opinions, views, news, experiences, and real-time sharing of what they're going through. I know I can't be the nation's only activist who's homeless. Now, what I don't want to do is play an ego game, but I have made a lot of videos since 2004, 2005. I would like to see someone that's made videos for a prolonged period of time, maybe someone that's someone that used to have money or used to have a job or used to have a home or used to have family, keep doing what they're doing and continue to produce alternative media content using their laptop, using their webcam. And, you know, I don't know what things I would tag. See, my hair's a little off to the side even though I've got it cut so short. My hair will still create unique ways, unique shapes. I would just like to see more independent content in general across the board. In particular, better quality content. So, if that's something that you also believe in or agree with, that's awesome. So, let's keep our eyes out for those people that, you know, might be worthy of our attention and affection and promotion. And let's not just watch people that are doing their videos from their homes, from their elaborate television studios. They required a certain amount of Federal Reserve notes to manifest. And let's keep our eyes out for the real underdogs of this world. And if there are certain people that you want to mention, by all means, use the comment section. It's down there for a reason. Start promoting those names. I think you can post links. I think you can post links now in the YouTube comment section. In fact, you can post links. I've posted links. I've seen others post links. So post your links down in the comment section to those homeless, suffering, independent activists, whether they're in the grid or off the grid. So you have a toss-up. They can be in the city or they can be outside the city, but they've got to be on hard times. Basically penniless, less than $100 in their pocket, but there's no way for us to know that. But basically, those that are in hard times, that aren't just sitting on the street corner drinking alcohol or smoking crack or waiting all day long for services or welfare, but someone that is actively producing content, information, perspectives, and the more they are beyond the box of poor me, poor me, poor me, and the more they just keep doing what they're doing, providing information, providing unique outside-the-box perspectives. If there's someone out there, other than me, that's sharing an outside-the-box perspective, that's interviewed people or is interviewing people, not just someone that's homeless, but someone that puts out decent content, by all means, promote their work. And this isn't code for promote my work. It would be nice if people did. I've come to the acceptance that a lot of people just don't like my work. They just don't like my work. They don't like the way I look, talk, whatever. Whatever it is, they don't feel like they should be sharing my videos. That they would be uncool if they were to share my videos on Facebook, if they were to be associated with Alex Hanser. I understand this is actually a real belief system. By all means, do whatever you feel you've got to do, but I would like to watch other videos from other people that are suffering. personally, while I sit in the tent and try to basically have faith in myself and not see myself as someone that's failed, as I stick my hand in my pocket and feel nothing but my leg. What I will say is that Brian sent $15. As you guys all know, I'm not begging for donations. I'm not even saying, please donate now at the end of these videos. If you go back to my videos, you can see that. So I do not appreciate people that come and bash me or throw sand in my eyes or try to spit in my face for those times that I have said, hey, if you would like to make a donation. But someone did offer from Portland, and he sent $15 cash. This person that made a donation, I just want to say, well, first of all, thank you. But this person does not live in a rich neighborhood. They live in basically a rough part of Portland, okay? They sold some of their belongings at a pawn shop to raise money for themselves, which is how they were able to kick me the $15. And I said to this person, do not send me any more than that $15. I would like someone that actually is not on the skids. It would be nice if someone that is in a position to help supports over at alexhansery.tv by being a monthly subscriber for $5 a month or $20 a month. I'm going to speak more about this in the next couple months. I need to find a way, and I don't care if people think of it as begging, I need to find a way to raise a couple $100 a month, especially as I start approaching spring and summer, because I'm going to try to raise funds for building materials. I may be returning to the desert, and it's possible somebody may get me a small plot of land. And that's not guaranteed. It's possible if that happens and we go out there this spring or this summer. I want to start building. My long-term plans is to build additional homes so people can visit me, people can go on vacation from their lives in the grid, they can bring their family, and we don't all have to be bunked into one particular house. I can have an extra house that I and a few friends have built out in the San Luis Valley. So that's my goal down the line. My goal down the line is to have an off-the-grid alternative media studio to where other people that are willing to sleep in a sleeping bag and are willing to sleep on the ground or on top of whatever they have makeshifted for themselves in a shelter that will be warm enough. We'll go get the firewood. We'll find ways to eat. But for people that are willing to live a more natural lifestyle, a more sustainable, self-sufficient lifestyle, I have not yet given up this dream. I have a dream, and it's about an alternative media production suite that exists within the comfort of an independent community that is able to support such activism. An independent community involving friends that aren't going to backstab each other or rip each other off. And so I want to conclude this video shortly that I'd like to see more alternative media content from the nation and the world's poor. And I would like to continue doing YouTube videos myself, and I have no shame once in a while allowing people to support me at alexhansery.tv, where the donation link is on the upper right-hand side. I'm not in an emergency right now. I have accepted the situation that I'm in right now. I'm not in need today of anything whatsoever, but I am going to walk down to the thrift store in about an hour, and I'm going to look for some gloves and some other things. There's also some things I'm looking at online. The polar vortex is still hanging around, so the most important thing that someone like me can do or have is warm clothing, or have warm clothing on to prevent frostbite, so I can basically walk downtown and do things or go to the gym. Days like today make walking around outside basically almost unbearable, but we are a little bit closer to things getting warmer, but then again it's going to be snowing again. It's very difficult to be in a situation where you don't have any money, your clothes are torn, and you only have one pair of shoes, which is not recommended for the snow, nor is waterproof. But it just makes me a stronger person, which is why I want to see videos from other people going through similar circumstances. It is more entertaining than watching people talk about how they're afraid of losing things while they are still sitting in a home or in someone else's home, and they're afraid of losing things that they have not already lost. I would like to hear from those that have already lost certain things. They lost the family, they lost the job, they lost the home, but they've got a computer and they've got a cell phone, and they've got something to say, gosh darn it. They're not just going to sit there angry, upset, chain smoking at the bus stop. They have spirit. They're not just one of those angry homeless fucks that's angry at the government, but also angry at anybody else that they think has something. I'm interested in hearing from the spiritually hit, the spiritually fit, but yet the economically hit nomads of today's day and age. So leave those links down below in the comment section. If you ever hear anybody else speak like me, that they would like to see someone that's on the skids speaking truth, by all means, feel free to share my videos. But I think I'm in a pretty unique situation. I'm not in a situation of saying, hey, everybody look at me, I'm doing what other people aren't doing. But I am going, honestly, out of where are my peers, where are my allies, out of that type of concern. I have said, where are the other Afghanis, speaking out about 9/11 truth? Where are the other people that are half Afghani, half white, that are doing, talking about this cross-cultural experience in this new world order? Where are the other truthers, or whatever activists, whatever term you want to use, that have left material possessions, things they used to own, in order to take part in this tradition that has been on the earth since the beginning of mankind, of leaving one's belongings, leaving physical things, leaving attachments to the flesh, pleasures of the flesh, in favor of a greater spiritual journey. And in my case, one that includes YouTube, webcams, videos, sharing information with you, Facebook, and elsewhere. So these are some of the things that I'm thinking about a lot. And I could write about this, but this morning I just want to make a video. And I just want to hit this point home. We, this isn't code for support me, but we should support the nation's suffering, especially when they have a talent to share. It's not just about that starving artist who has a painting for $200, $300, $400, or $100. It's also people involved in spoken word. So there is an appreciation for the nation's poor to a certain degree when they're writing or when they're doing certain things. When it comes to activism against the New World Order and things of this nature, we're a group that's far more fringe than other groups because we're outside the left-right paradigm. That's even more the reason why people like that need your support. So support them and post their links in the comment section down below. If you don't post anything, I have nothing to assume but that I am the only speaker that's outside the Obama left-right Republican Democrat box that deals with certain conspiracy topics, that deals with solar flares and consciousness, that deals with and is interested in the alien agenda, that is a somewhat public person, that has a website, but is also completely homeless and without money, family, or loved ones. So unless you tell me who those people are, I don't know what to assume here other than I really am in more of a unique situation than I even thought. So with that, thank you for watching. AlexHansery.tv is the webpage. For those that are in a good economic situation, I'm gonna promote this more as the year goes on. Subscribe at $5 a month. There's only 2 subscribing right now. If I can get 20 to subscribe a month, I know that I can rely on or expect $100 a month in donations. And that is far better than nothing. That is a far cry from an actual wage of any form whatsoever, but that can definitely help with basic, fundamental things like eating in the grid. Thank you so much.